I'm back! Now, I've been trying to make this into about 5 minutes, but it keeps getting long, so I'm going to put formalities aside for right now and just get to a book review, which is actually going to be a comic because, yeah. So, what we are going to look at is one of the series that is part of the New 52 reboot that is currently going on with the DC comics, and that is going to be the new Batwoman, Volume 1, Hydrology, that is by J.H. Williams III, which, in case you're unaware, if you have a number in your name, you're like ultra cool. And according to my sister, if you have a $sign in your name, you're even like ultra cool. Or if anything, it's way cooler. And we also have W. Hayden Blackman. So, what happens in this first volume is that we have Batwoman, who is Bette Kane, and she is on the search for this child abductor, while she is also training her cousin Bette Kane, who is known as Firebird, into being her sidekick, which, woohoo for being a sidekick. Who goes for that? I don't know. I don't get it. But we have that going on. However, because of what Kate has been doing as Batwoman, she has gained the interest of this secret government agency that wants to know her secret identity, essentially, and obviously use it for corrupt manners, because, you know, once they know your identity, you're kind of screwed. Something. So, what do I like with this first volume? First off, I like the fact that it is dark and it is mysterious. It has a bit of a spooky feel to it, which is great because we're in October right now, and for anyone who celebrates Halloween, this is obviously the time of spookiness. I also enjoyed, and not even enjoyed, I just loved to, like, heavens and skies and galaxies. I love the artwork in this. It is very well done. It is beautiful. And it's not just the cover that you're like, ooh, this looks really nice, and then you read it and you're like, this looks really nice too. Additionally, the layout of the pages is very creative and imaginative, which I actually heard somebody mention somewhere else, and so I went through and compared it to some of the other comics I've read so far, and yes, it does. It stands out for that reason. So I really appreciate it for that as well. I also, as we witnessed with the My Little Pony review, anything is open for cosplay opportunities. And obviously this is what happened to me while reading this comic as well. Volume, something. But essentially, I want to make a Batwoman costume, which would be pretty sweet. It's, you know, it's simple, it's recognizable, it doesn't take too much effort. And so the day I decide to do that will be the day that I am A-okay with dying of heat exhaustion. Because in case you guys were unaware, my body doesn't really ventilate itself very well. So, yeah. Tidbit. Okay. Now, things that I disliked. First off, the writing was not that spectacular. We had this dump of a backstory come in that a good majority you could live without. You could assume it, you could figure it out yourself. You don't need it all there. Bits and pieces of it, yeah, you need it. But it was too much. It ruined the writing, ruined the story. It didn't complement the beautiful artwork that was put into this. So that was very disappointing in my opinion. Additionally, the villain is what I like to call the spooky campfire ghost story type of villain. It's spooky, it's creepy, but it's not that spectacular. That, or if you have a brand new, like a novice hero who has yet to really build up much, it's a good villain for that. However, we have Kate here, who is more experienced in fighting, so she had the ultimate advantage compared to this villain. It wasn't that spectacular. It was meh. So didn't really give much of battle conflicts. It didn't really do much for me, and it was upsetting. But overall, I still give this comic 3 out of 5 stars. I liked it, but it wasn't spectacular. And I could actually foresee this comic series doing well if 2 things are worked on so far. First off, writing. Either get yourself a writer who knows how to write or knows what they're doing. And second off, come up with some villains that can actually, like, be competitive with Kate, because obviously the little chumpy, childish ones aren't going to do it. But other than that, though, the fact that Batwoman is still dark, it has a macabre and spooky feeling to it, and I now have another costume opportunity, I still liked it. I probably will look into the next volume. just to see if it does improve. If it doesn't, I might reconsider after that. But yeah, so I hope you guys are doing great. Be sure to not feed the trolls and don't drown, because obviously drowning sucks. And I'm going to go upstairs and hang out with my sister because she's home for 2 weeks and it's her birthday. So happy birthday to my lovely and dear sister Mandy. I love you. Okay, I'll stop making you feel a little awkward with the video. But you love me. I know you do. Shh, I know you do. Okay. You guys have a great week and I will see you next week. Bye.